So I actually saw this. There we go. So I saw this really interesting video by the YouTuber Andy Jang. And if you don't know, he does like these story videos about interesting stories. And he posted one yesterday, which was about Minnesota. In fact, about a county in Minnesota. That video that I just showed you a screenshot of. I do not personally live in Red Lake County, but I live close to it. It's not horribly far away. And the video is actually really interesting because it was a story about a guy who was a journalist in DC who made an article saying that Red Lake County, Minnesota was the worst county to live in all of the US. And that people in the county were not happy about what he said and offered to fly him out to prove him wrong. They did, and he fell in love with the town and decided to move there. Watch the full story because that's a brief summary. The town itself is Red Lake Falls. Andy kind of used Red Lake and Red Lake County interchangeably a bit, but like the county seat is Red Lake Falls, and the county is called Red Lake County. And then there's the Red Lake Indian Reservation. Yes, I'm calling it Indian because that's what it says on maps, which is through central Beltrami County and Clearwater County and stuff like that, where, I don't even know what it's called, but there's Red Lake Nation in Red Lake Indian Reservation. I don't think I've ever been to Red Lake Falls myself, but I've driven through the county a couple of times. But actually, Monday, I'm going to take a day trip up there, because Red Lake Falls has a thrift store that I've heard is really good. And I'm also going to stop by Oakley, because Oakley is also in Red Lake County, although I thought it was in Polk County, to be honest with you. But like, there are probably worse counties in even Minnesota than Red Lake County. Because like, Mahnomen is pretty poor, Beltrami is pretty poor. When I Google it, Mahnomen's the one that comes up. So, to anybody watching this who might be from Mahnomen County, I'm not trying to like say that you yourself are poor. I'm just saying from the statistics, from what it says, Mahnomen's the poorest county. But poorest doesn't mean the worst to live in, either. And I just really liked the video because I don't really see much videos online talking about Minnesota that are to do with the northern part, and that's where I'm from.